Hello, welcome back to another Marvel Champions live stream. Today we are continuing on in our journey with Storm, playing through her in all four of the aspects. We have completed aggression, so today we have 3 games lined up for us. We're playing protection, justice, and leadership. I don't know why I just forgot all the aspects of the game that I play every single week. Anyways, welcome. Hey Armetheus, psyched for this one. You did Storm Aggression with Descry last night against Expert Ronin. Wow, that seems crazy. It was awesome sauce. That's really cool to hear. Yeah, she is a blast to play. She is so very puzzly. I had a fairly embarrassing loss against Absorbing Man last night, yesterday. Thought I had it in the bag, and it went poorly. So, but. Yeah, Storm is really cool. Wolverine was insane. Who did I haven't seen the video yet. Who did Descry play? Storm. Hey Josh, how's it going? Yeah, Storm is sick. I know Josh, you've been saying on the Discord, which is my trigger to myself to remind everyone to join the Discord. If you have not, the link is in the bio / it'll pop up. Nightbot will tell us where to go, and then it'll also be in the video description if you're watching on YouTube. But Josh has been saying that he's really been enjoying Storm, and it is so true. It is so true. I mean, Storm, in the 2 games that I've played her, she seems like the type of playstyle that is right up my alley, and I cannot wait to get her to the table with like multiple players. Because her whole shtick is that she can manipulate the weather, which is going to affect every single character on the table, allies, heroes, villains, minions, all of them. And it just, such a cool mechanic, and it does work pretty well in solo so far, as from what I've seen, but I think we're really going to see it shine in multiplayer. And so I'm really excited to see some future games. She's definitely going to be one that I build and hopefully get to play a little bit at Con of Heroes coming up here in about a couple months, but I'm excited for that. Armetheus, you did Colossus Justice. Nice. You did a turn of Hulk damage. Oh yeah, really? Oh, I mean, her Thunderstorm with, yeah, because if you play her Thunderstorm after switching to Storm, that's 14 damage. Then she's swinging for 3. If you're playing aggression, she can swing for 4. I mean, you can easily pump 20 plus damage out. It's crazy. Hey Karokai, how's it going? Happy Wednesday. Oh, it has been a long week. Oh, going back on vacation. Well, not vacation. Well, yeah, it is vacation. I'm traveling. Going to Denver tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun. Gonna go see. I do a board game, book, beer, and bourbon podcast. My co-host is getting married on Saturday, and so exciting. I'm excited to make it out there and get him married. Holy smokes, 23 damage. That's insane. That's so cool. That's so freaking cool. Oh my gosh, yes. Karokai, not bad. Off work today, just finished the gym and now eating lunch, and you have D&D. Oh yeah, you're playing the cook, Guy Fieri. That was so funny. That was great because you're doing the one shot. That's so cool. I love D&D. I miss D&D. I am getting to play in, I think, 2 weeks. So whenever we go, I feel like I'm missing a card there. Whenever we, oh no, I put the Night Nurse in the wrong spot. Whenever we go to conventions, a group of us gets together and plays Call of Cthulhu. And so I think we're going to get to do that at PAX, which is coming up here the week after Thanksgiving in the US. So I'm excited. Oh my gosh, I love PAX. I'm so excited to get back to a convention. You're so excited for the one shot? Yeah, that's awesome. Did you see, okay, so this is like randomly off topic. Did you see that, I guess it's not, but Wendy's put out a one shot campaign, or like a system where you can play as like different, like, I think it may have been McDonald's actually. One of the fast food chains put out like a role-playing system that you can play in. And it's like you have to go to like Frosty. I think they're Frosty Mountain. So I think it is Wendy's. It's just, oh my gosh, it's something. Never got to play it. We were scheduled to play it, and then COVID, and then I quit my job. So here we are. Okay, so we're gonna start out with storm protection, and what I'm kind of thinking about is there are a lot of builds that I think can be really successful by switching through the different weathers, activating their specials. I think that is kind of the biggest draw for Storm and what she can do the most. So like flipping into Thunderstorm, giving the 2 damage, flipping into Hurricane, removing Stalwart with Clear Skies, and all of this. I'm thinking that with protection, I want to try and build it around being in Blizzard, having it be a Blizzard for the majority of the game. Because Blizzard, every character is getting -1 attack. And then the special is we can choose a non-elite minion and basically treat their text boxes blank. So what I'm thinking is if we can stay in Blizzard and maybe flip out of Blizzard and flip back in when we do have a weather control card. I need a weather goddess card. That way we can play a fairly effective kind of perfect defense type stuff. Or type strategy. And if we do that, I'm thinking that could be kind of fun, and we could try doing that. Storm has 1 defense, which goes to 2 once we do get her cape out, and so that is one of the more confusing or hard parts about the protection and doing a perfect defense. But I want to see if it can be done, because I think it'd be kind of cool if it could be done. Karokai still hasn't bought the stuff after Cyclops and James. Need to nab Wolverine and Storm at least soon. Yeah, you should definitely do that. Wolverine was crazy. Wolverine is insane. I'm still trying to figure out if he's the best hero in the game or not. I think, you know, the contenders are Strange, Ham, and him. Those are probably the 3. Captain Marvel could be up there, but I think those 3 kind of edge out Captain Marvel in my book, especially Solo. But I think Wolverine's so good. Wolverine is so good, and he does not get hindered like Strange gets hindered with Stalwart, which is kind of interesting. Josh, Mojo is the best out of the bunch in your opinion? Amazing pack. It looks so cool. I unboxed it. I sleeved it up yesterday. I still haven't taken this down to the recycling, but I am playing this next week on stream. So today we're finishing up the Storm Hero Spotlight. Tonight we're doing some Arkham Horror with Meg, Professor Meg. So she's going to be back, and we're going to continue on in our Dunwich campaign at 7. And then starting on Monday, we're going to dive into Mojo and finish either finish it up on Monday, depending on how much fun we're having, or finish it up on Tuesday. And then so that's kind of the game plan. 4-player game of Strange, Ham, Wolverine, and Captain Marvel. That'd be kind of that'd be interesting. That'd be really interesting. The scenarios and modulars are incredible. I was looking at the modulars. I thought the modulars looked absolutely incredible. The fact that each modular is kind of based off of a different TV, like here's crime, TV genre. So like this is crime, and all of them kind of have, they lean into it. So crime has a lot of like side schemes. Elementary, My Dear Mojo. There's a lot of like homages to different, like Law and Order, to different shows and everything, and CSI, Crime Scene Investigation. And so like it feels like the modulars can really kind of mess with the game, and I'm really looking forward to that. I want to use the modulars, but I'm going to wait and use these new modulars for the first time while we're playing through Mojo. I was looking at it last night. I was like, I just really want to throw these into my Spotlight games. And I was like, you know what? We're gonna pump the brakes a little bit. We're gonna use it on first time at Mojo. So there's a crime called Surprise. Yes, some fries. Have you seen that meme where they just dokes going through every single thing that rhymes with it? Okay, let's build a deck. Let's do this. Okay, so if we are gonna be doing a defense and then pumping out damage while defending, so I think the things that we want to be looking for are things that can deal damage while defending, and also making sure that we can do a perfect defense so that we can trigger unflappables, etc., etc. The fantasy one will make any scenario just more fun. Yes, the meme is freaking great. My favorite is all rise. That's great. Yes. Yes. What's the fantasy one? I saw there was a giant dragon. Yeah, mana drain, troll, goblin, dragon, 10 hit points per player. This goblin with 1 hit point, that's awesome. I love the, yeah, so I love this type of mechanic. So double the amount of damage this minion takes from cards with the printed lightning resource. There's a ton of just like really cool ways to deal damage. Like I think it was the vampire takes double damage from piercing, etc. Yeah. Darcy, what's the podcast you mentioned beer, bourbon, board games, and books? It was the last B. That's called Fantasy and Some Flights. So that's one of the podcasts that I've been doing. We've been on a little bit of a hiatus because the co-host is busy getting married. So it's been a little bit, but we do game episodes where we do game episodes where we do deep dives in games or different types of mechanics. We actually have an LCG episode with D20. So that was kind of before I started all of this. And then usually we're tasting some sort of flight. So we're either tasting a beer or a bourbon, and we talk about that. And then the book episodes, we're either talking about themes in books. So we've done story arcs and characters and narration styles and all of that. Or we do a deep dive into different books. So we've done like Mistborn, and the next one coming out is Harry Potter. We haven't recorded that one yet. Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, that kind of stuff, where we kind of deep dive and kind of talk about all of that. D20, that guy's a nerd. Yeah, he is. wait, I'm a nerd too. Josh, you get rewards from completing. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm super pumped. It looks really cool. I have not added a single card to this deck. Okay, so let's go X-Jet. We definitely want X-Jet out here so we can start paying for things in the villain phase. Endurance will probably be pretty good. Def Focus is probably an auto-include with the Storm packs. Let's go with our doubles. Professor X is going to be a good include. We'll hang on to these. We'll see how our deck shapes up to see if we want to put any of these other ones, not fastball special, but any of these other ones in there. But these are definitely going to be great for the protection aspect. I'd love to hear you guys talk about some of the Black Library books, specifically Ornis Hearsay, the first 3 books. I haven't heard of those. I'll have to take a look at that. I need to remember that. That's the problem, is I just never remember. Okay, so let's go Armored Vest. Let's pump that. Let's double that defense. And then once we get the cape out, that's going to be 3 defense, which makes it significantly easier to play a perfect defense strategy. And it's effectively 4 if we're throwing Blizzard out there. So that's pretty cool. Oh, they're Warhammer 40k books. Nice. Yeah, I wonder if it's the same company that does the book that I have back here, which is like the Terraforming Mars book, which actually the second one's coming out soon. But they're books written in board game. They have Twilight Imperium ones. They have Arkham Horror ones. They do some Arkham Horror LCGs and stuff. But I think they may do 40k. Ooh, Stormkind. Well, 30k. But those first 3 books are exceptional. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at them. I'm starting a reread of Mistborn Era 2 right now because The Lost Metal, which is the next book in that series, just came out from Sanderson. Are you looking at that new card that came in protection from Wolverine or Stormspec? Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. That's Hangar Bay. So after an ally defends against an attack and is not defeated, exhaust this card and ready that ally. I think that's going to be a good one. Let's try running a Hangar Bay and see how that works. Oh, wrong card. It's a little bit away from our strategy, but I think that's fine. The nice thing is we don't really need the Night Nurse because we have the ability to switch to Clear Skies and clear any of our stuff, any of our status cards. Let's go Electrostatic because we do want to be defending. We'll probably grab Energy Barriers. There's Electrostatic. You listen to the Warhammer books, and the narrator in those first 3 is just, nice. Okay, I love a good narrator. I love a good narrator. It's nice with Mutant Protectors and Colossus or Polaris. Yeah, that's where I was going next. I need to find somebody with some tough statuses. Which, are we finally actually going to be able to play War Machine? No, that'd be crazy, right? Nah. You're going through LCG withdrawal, being out on the road. You are my only fix. Oh no. Hopefully you get to play some more soon. Armetheus, you can see Polaris, Rockslide, and Colossus doing some work there. Yeah. So yeah, you know what? Let's put Armored Vest, Energy Barriers. Let's divert just a little bit. Let's go Hangar Bay and Electrostatic Armor. They did rule that the Mutant Protectors does not have the defense keyword, correct? I think I saw that come out, that Mutant Protectors does not count as defending. Am I remembering that correctly, or did I see that? Toby Longsworth is the narrator. I don't think I've heard him. I may like, I listened to a significant amount of audiobooks, so I may like recognize him, but that name doesn't pop out to me. Mutant Protectors. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought, and that makes sense. I like that you don't get to be counted as defending when an ally steps in front of the attack. That felt very good, but that's fine. Ooh, Protective Training could be kind of interesting. What is Danger Room? Well, no, never mind. That doesn't work because Mutant Protectors is a hero interrupt. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Good little misprint there. Really. Oh my gosh, right? that card got, yeah. Because you could Mutant Protectors, trigger Unflappable, hard to ignore, Electrostatic. It was a good day. It was a good day when that happened. Let's find Polaris. She can get that tough status card. Colossus, which I set over here. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. We got 3. Let's go ahead and grab Rockslide. We could do Nightcrawler. That'd be kind of interesting. It took a Shadowcat tutorial video for me to finally figure out how defense interactions work. They get very tricky. They can be very, very tricky. You know what? I think we have enough room to kind of do a combo strategy here with the Mutant Protectors as well as a defend if need be type situation. So let's go ahead and add these guys in. Maybe not the Energy Barriers. Let's see if we can add those in later. We got Armor Vest, Electrostatic. Let's go Unflappable. Um, Ever Vigilant could be kind of interesting because we do get aerial, but um that's 2, 4, 6, 7. So we have 8 cards left. We don't need the power ofs quite yet, I don't think. If we do, let's do 2 hard to ignores. How are you going to do the weather deck? I was thinking of just keeping them up and out, moving a token around. Your brain isn't big enough to remember what's on the face down cards. That's a smart, just for like space for the stream. I set them face up outside here so I can see them, and then I just put whatever card is active here, and then so they're face up off screen for like the stream. But I like the way that you're doing that. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Let's see if we can find another. Oops. What are our allies? We have Colossus, Polaris, Professor X, Rock Slide. So that's I want one more, which may be Nightcrawler. Let's go Nightcrawler. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We got 5 cards left. Let's go 2 energy barriers. And I'm wondering if we want to do Utopias or something for the readies. Utopia feels like a card that's hard not to include. We could go Protective Training. You know what? We're gonna avoid Protective Training. I'm wondering if Never Back Down to stun could be kind of interesting. Or if there's any defense events that we're looking at. We could go like Flow Like Water. No, we have like 0 defense events in here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Let's see if we can find some more maybe Fighting Fits that can deal some damage. Let's go 2 Fighting Fits. Did I put Endurance in here? Yeah. I keep them in a stack and just look for what I want. The Protection Resource from Mutant Genesis nets a card when you use a defense event. Yes, we don't have any defense events though, unfortunately, because Mutant Protectors is not a defense event anymore. So I think we're just looking for damage. Yeah, sorry. One more card, which honestly I'm leaning towards another energy barrier. We could go Momentum Shift, but the goal is to not take any damage. Another energy barrier or another ally. Let's go another ally. Are there any X-Men allies I'm missing? Storm, Longshot. Go Angel. Let's go Angel. Alrighty, let's go. We are playing Absorbing Man because it's a really fun matchup because he's also messing with the weather, so it's just very chaotic weather-wise over here. But anyone have a suggestion on a modular set to use? Professor X. Yeah, Professor X is in there. Yeah, we got the prof. We got the prof. Professor X is a really cool one for mutant protectors as well, because I mean you miss out on 3 scheme, but you can still get his when entering play ability, which is pretty sweet. And then you can, you know, he can take the hit, and you can confuse. Probably at that point confuse. If there's a big minion out there, you could stun them before they get hit, or before they activate, I guess. Oh, oops. Everything just went everywhere, so that's always good. Okay, let's do... running interference. So this is Tombstone. When did we get running interference? I don't even remember what pack this came in. Do her modular. Storm's modular? What was that, death? Was that the death strike? We'll do that next. I did that with... Actually, I may have done that last game with aggression. Both of the modulars are interesting. Death Strike sucks. I hate discarding random cards. It's so brutal. It's so brutal. Discarding random cards is not my favorite. Alrighty. I like this game. This is a good game. Did you do some other Storm run-throughs already? I did aggression. I did aggression yesterday. So we're doing protection, justice, and leadership today. Goblin? Josh? Okay, we'll do Goblin next. Well, we'll do her modular and then Goblin. We'll be good. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until an environment is discarded. Oh my gosh. Did I shuffle the environments in? There we go. Dense Forest. Put that card into play and shuffle the encounter deck discard pile back into the encounter deck. Do you like her compared to Wolverine? I like her a lot more. I think Wolverine is significantly better. I like her playstyle a lot more. I think she is really puzzly. Wolverine is very just, I'm going to hit you as hard as I can and win every single time, which is fine. I think Wolverine is fun, but her playstyle just feels exactly what I want in the game. Oh, running interference came in, Green Goblin. Got it. Okay, thank you. That's crazy that we've had it that long, and I rarely ever play this for some reason. So after resolving step 1, we place a villain counter there. Dense Forest says that after Absorbing Man makes an undefended attack against you, take 1 indirect damage or 2 indirect damage if there's more delay counters. Absorbing Man starts with 15. We actually have to go find Super Absorbing Power. Ah, nice, right there at the bottom. Absorbing Man gains the Ice, Metal, Stone, and Wood traits. This is how I was feeling about the 2 of them during all the... Yeah. Wolverine is good. Wolverine is very, very good. I don't know, but I mean he's definitely top 3, I think. Okay, so we get 6 cards. Actually, we have to, before we... Josh, do we mulligan or do setups first? I never remember. I never remember the setup of this. But do we, like, do I pick my starting or do I look at my hand first? I think we do all the setup and then we mulligan. Top 3 in power level or fun? Power level. Power level. Yeah, I think he's top 2. I've only played 6 or 7 games with him, so like it is a fairly small sample size. Mulligan first, okay, cool, thank you, Prometheus. It is a fairly small sample size, but I think, oh, that's pretty sweet. Mulligan first is awesome, actually. But I think that he could contend with Strange. I do think that he can contend with Strange. Okay, so we got Blast of Wind, Endurance, Garden, Lightning Bolt, Unflappable, and Professor X. So it would be nice to go ahead and just get Lightning Bolt out of the way and use it, but I don't think we're going to do that. Let's mulligan Lightning Bolt, the Garden. I would like to get X onto the table. We got Unflappable, Endurance. All 3 of these cards I would be excited to play, so let's keep those. Hey, Maddie, I see we're back to our favorite punching bag, Absorbing Man. Yes. Yeah. We it was decided yesterday because he messes with all the environments as well, with all the weather, and so did Storm. So fodder, yeah, I can see that 2 heal every turn is really good. 2 heal every turn is so good. And his economy is insane because he can play any card by taking damage equal to the cost of the card. And at that point, if you have chump blockers, you're only taking damage from the cost of those attack cards. And you can do that once per round. But if you can play 2 big attacks every single round, then you're doing, 14 damage for 3 resources and 3 health. It's pretty good. What do we get? Blast of Wind, Mutant Protectors, and Torrential Rain. Okay, so now we're set up. I think, well, we definitely want to take care of Super Absorbing Power. So we can do this. We can get Professor X out there, and he's going to be a blocker for us. I would like to go ahead and get Unflappable out and sacrifice Endurance. Or what we could do is we could Professor X can take care of this. What we could do is we could start with I think we probably start with Thunderstorm and then switch into Clear Skies, and then we can draw a card and hang on to both of these. I think that's what we'll do, and we'll use Thunderstorm. We'll attack with Storm first. Yeah, so we'll start with Thunderstorm. Okay, so every character gets +1 attack right now. So let's go ahead and flip up to Storm. We will go ahead and just swing at Absorbing Man to hit him for 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to use her weather control ability to switch into Clear Skies. And we get to draw a card, which is Rock Slide. Okay, so I think yeah, Rock Slide isn't going to make it. So let's go Torrential Rain, Mutant Protectors, and Rock Slide to play Professor X. At this point, we will confuse the villain. And Professor X will thwart 3 off of Super Absorbing Power. He takes 1 consequential damage. And then we are going to go ahead and Blast a Wind for an Endurance to give ourselves 3 hit points. 1, 2, 3. And we'll hang on to Unflappable. We'll go ahead and stand up. Draw a Colossus. A Weather Goddess. There we go. Nice. A Hanger Bay. Nice. 2, 4. And an Energy Barrier. You can't confuse. Absorbing Man has Stalwart. Does he? Oh yeah, yeah, because of clear skies. You're so right. You're so right. Yep, 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 yep. Okay, we will have readied storm and attacked for 2 more. Good call. Good call. Yes, thank you. I keep forgetting that that affects the villain too. Good call. Good call. Okay. So we'll place 1 and the delay counter. Absorbing Man will attack for 2. Professor X will block. So it's going to be 2 plus 1. Then our bad card is going to be Abandoned Factory. So this surges. Then after Absorbing Man makes an undefended attack at you, discard 1 resource icon from your hand, or 2 if there are 5 or more delay counters. And it surges into an advance. So Absorbing Man is scheming for 2 plus 3 is 5. Oh, jeez. Okay, so 2, 4. Okay, so that got crazy real quick. Hey Jay, love this game. One of the few games that is great playing solo. It is a fantastic game to play solo. I love how quickly you can get through the games and the incredible matchups. Welcome to the chat. Glad to have you here. I'm gonna scoop so many storm games forgetting to apply our weather effects. Yeah. yeah. Okay, well that's a problem now. We can let's go ahead and switch over to Hurricane using her ability and remove 2. We'll go Weather Goddess to switch back to Clear Skies. Draw us a card into Torrential Rain. That could solve a problem or 2. I'm trying to figure out if I want to play Colossus or actually, you know what? We're probably going to get Unflappable and Energy Barrier down. I do like Hangar Bay. The other thing, we could get Hangar Bay and Energy Barrier down, or Hangar Bay and Unflappable down, and hang on to Colossus, hoping to draw into Mutant Protectors. Let's do that. Let's do that. So let's go ahead and hang on to Colossus. We'll toss a Torrential Rain for an Unflappable, where we get to, if we defend and take no damage, we will get to draw a card. And we'll toss a Energy Barrier for a Hangar Bay. Let's go ahead and just thwart 1 off of here. And we'll stand up. There's Polaris. There's another good target for... Oh, there's a Lightning Bolt. Come on, give me Mutant Protectors. Ah, bummer. Okay. Well, we're taking some damage here. First thing, we're going to add 1 here. And a delay counter. Absorbing Man will attack us for 2 plus a boost card. I think at this point we just take it to the face. Plus 2, so that's 4. Which just kill our Fighting Fit, which is a little sad. 1, 2, 3, 4. But it is what it is. Bad card is going to be an Assault. Oh no, that's not good. Absorbing Man is going to hit us for 2 plus a boost card. I think we're just going to take it again. Plus 2, that's 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the second time that I've drawn an Assault and it's really messed up the Absorbing Man play. Has anyone played Scarlet Witch? And if so, how is she? I think Scarlet Witch is among the... I was about to say top 5 of favorite heroes to play. I just finished up kind of a series where I was playing through a ton of Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is, I think, one of the most fun characters in the game. If not top 5... top 7, easy. Oh shoot, actually, you know what, you're so right. The second one I will have defended then. I have to discard. I'll discard Fighting Fit. Stupid Abandoned Factory. Well, that makes it bad. That makes it really bad. We're not going to play Lightning Bolt again, which is a little sad. Let's go ahead and Polaris Hard to Ignore and Lightning Bolt for a Colossus who comes in with Tough. And we'll call that a day. Actually, we're going to switch this over to Hurricane. I'm going to remove 2 threat from his scheme. Scarlet Witch is so fun. She is very strong as well. She is one of the more powerful characters, but she is so like her whole thing is chaos magic, right? And she just embodies it so very well. Okay. Stand up. Weather Goddess. Electrostatic armor. Energy. There's some money. Hey, there's a crown. I'll take it. Let's go. Okay. Okay, so we'll place 1 and a delay counter. The specials on the weather cards feel like an extra activation every turn, right? Right? It's so good. They're so good. Yeah, her mechanic is really unique. I'm not quite sure how much you know about her, but she is all about manipulating the boost icons on the cards, and she has a lot of cards that you will discard different cards, and then they have different effects for those boost icons. So cool. Absorbing Man is going to attack. We will defend. Yeah, we'll defend with Colossus. So he's going to attack for 2 plus 1. That runs into the Tough. It triggers Retaliate. So he'll take a damage. And then we'll trigger Hangar Beta Ready Colossus. Cool. That was fun. Bad card is going to be a Snowy Hillside. So this surges. And after Absorbing Man makes an undefended attack against you, place 1 threat on the main scheme or 2. And that surges into Avalanche. When revealed, each player must choose to either spend a lightning resource or take 2 indirect damage, 3 indirect damage if there are 5 or more delay counters on the main scheme. I don't want to pay the lightning resource. We're at 6. Avalanche on a Snowy Hillside, thematic. In a Hurricane? It's crazy. It's crazy. Storm and Wolverine feels like some true power creep after watching your plays with them. I think Storm feels about on par with maybe the last cycle or 2. I think she sits right there in probably that A, B plus range. Granted, this is my 3rd game with her, so still a little bit, I'm learning a little bit there. But also her Wolverine is, but I mean, it's a game where I feel like they really just wanted to make Wolverine epic, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I'll take 2. I think Storm is fair. Those weather cards take some thought. Yeah. It's very much like it feels like an improved Spectrum. I think that's probably a fair way to say that. Okay, we're going to play a energy to play Storm's Crown. So we get +1 thwart. And we can exhaust to generate the printed resource here. We'll have Colossus. I think I'm going to be able to hang on to Flash Freeze. I think I'm going to be able to play Electrostatic. We'll use Storm's Crown to play Electrostatic Armor. And then we have Flash Freeze and Weather Goddess. Okay, this is okay. So we're gonna switch over into our Thunderstorm. The special is we get to deal 2 damage to an enemy, which we will hit the villain, so 1, 2. And then Colossus will swing for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Villain's at 3. Let's go ahead and just thwart for 2 off of Avalanche. Get that out of here. Colossus needs some damage. Then we're going to use Weather Goddess to switch Thunderstorm into Hurricane. Remove 2. And then we'll hang on to Flash Freeze. And we can use Flash Freeze and keep Colossus around. But Flash Freeze will basically... should be good. I think we'll be fine. Because if we have -3, he's starting at a -1. Trying to figure out if we can... Let's just see what we draw. Oh, getting a free charge on every turn just feels very strong to me. It is. I think it's kind of offset by your 1/2/1 stat line, and then also, it can be puzzly. But she is strong. She is strong. Yeah. It is very strong, but if you pick the wrong weather, there are downstream effects from that initial benefit. That's a really good point. Like right now, since I'm in Hurricane, or if I stayed in a Thunderstorm, Absorbing Man with +1 attack, it can get pretty crazy. Because Thunderstorm feels like, you know, the winning weather to have out there. And you just want to be able to switch away from it before the villain phase. Her precon has great cards, but is very hard to play. Storm is really strong though with the right kind of deck and understanding how and when to use her weather. Good call out, Armetheus. Professor X can't confuse Absorbing Man because Nelson picked Clear Skies. The benefit was drawing an extra card. Yeah. Okay, let's draw up. We got Fighting Fit, Weather Goddess, the X-Jet, so 2/4, and Def Focus. All of our resource generators all of a sudden. We're going to place 1, take this up to 4, go 1 there. Okay. So, Absorbing Man's going to attack us for 2 plus a boost card. I'm going to Storm's Crown to play Flash Freeze. So, -3. So, I'm going to go ahead and defend as well here. So, +0. Dang it. Okay, so I didn't need to defend, but that's fine. So I take no damage. Electrostatic Armor triggers, dealing 1 damage. Hurricane triggers, dealing 1 damage. Unflappable, I can exhaust and draw a card into Armored Vest. Nice. Okay. Our bad card is going to be Omnimorph Duplication. If he has the Ice trait, exhaust your identity. Joke's on you, I'm already exhausted. Got him. Okay. My turn. Since we have Weather Goddess, I love just flipping over to Clear Skies to draw that card. We don't need Fighting Fit. I would want to get Def Focus onto the table the most. Can we... yeah, let's go ahead and flip over to Clear Skies. Give us that extra card draw. Into a Genius. Excellent. Nice. Okay, so we're going to go Genius and a Fighting Fit to play the X-Jet. So to be clear, Absorbing Man can attack from -1 because of Flash Freeze. Actually, yeah, I guess it was minus... Absorbing Man can attack from -1 because of his Flash Freeze. So if you have a negative total, so you have -1 from here, Flash Freeze is -3, so it's -4. You apply that -4 after the boost icon. So if he flipped up a 1 boost, it'd be a total -1, and that would then be defaulted to 0. So the lowest you can ever go is 0, but you can... the modifiers are applied all at the same time. So if that makes sense. So you're -4 from the final total, I guess. And if that's negative, it jumps to 0. I want negative attacks on... yeah, Absorbing Man over here is like applying ointment and healing Storm. We're going to do something crazy here. We're not going to change our weather with Weather Goddess. We'll go ahead and just Weather Goddess to play a Def Focus. And then we'll X-Jet to play a Armored Vest. And we are building. Building. That's a common rule in a card game. Negatives always go to 0. That would be cool to go. Yeah, it would be awesome. Alrighty, so we'll ready up. Everyone gets ready. We'll draw into Flash Freeze. Nice. Hard to Ignore. Angel. Energy Barrier. And a Nightcrawler. I think I have 2 doubles in this tiny, my next 5 cards. No, okay, I already passed an energy. So I do have 1 more double, but... Good day. Hey, Data Dude, how's it going? So we'll place 1, and now we're at the dreaded 5. Absorbing Man will swing for 2 plus a boost card. I have Flash Freeze, which would take him to minus. I think we do it. I think we play Flash Freeze. Yeah, let's go ahead and Def Focus Flash Freeze, and we'll defend. So it's gonna be 2 plus. If he has the Stone or Wood trait, he does not, and so it's gonna be 3 total. And so we are. That was a perfect defend. So we will. Nope. Unflappable to draw a card. Into Torrential Rain. Electrostatic Armor will ping that last one and push Absorbing Man into stage 3, where he has 16. Then after Absorbing Man activates against you, if he has the Ice or Stone trait, Metal or Wood, does this trigger right now? I would think it does. We need to place a threat. I think it probably does, because no, it doesn't, because Electrostatic Armor is a response and this is a forced response, so the forced response would take priority, and so we've already passed the forced response window when we triggered. Yeah, you're right, Fodder. Yep. I like how Colossus is just still hanging out. We need to kill Colossus so we can get shuffled back in here. Def Focus is in action. Oh, you're right. Okay, we'll do Storm's Crown. Thank you. Okay, so we have a double. I think we have 1 more Mutant Protectors as well. Oh, we have 2 more. We have 2 more Mutant Protectors in this hand of 5 cards. Great, love that. So 16. We're at 4 health. I didn't really think about that too much. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll go Def Focus in the X-Jet to play Torrential Rain to take 3 off of this. Let's go ahead and use Clear Skies and flip into Hurricane. That'll be 2. We will have a Mutant Protectors. I don't necessarily want to use Mutant Protectors on Nightcrawler. If we go, we could hang on to a Hard to Ignore. Let's go ahead and toss Angel in a toss Angel in a Hard to Ignore for an Energy Barrier. And Colossus will go ahead and swing for 3 against Absorbing Man. 1, 2, 3. And that will kill Colossus. So we also have the Cape in here. 2, 3, 4, 5. And that also allows us to not deck. Just kidding. We had 4 cards. So we do deck. Okay, so place 1, flip 1, up to 6. Absorbing Man's going to attack. We do have Nightcrawler and a Mutant Protectors. We have plenty of money to play the Cape, so we might as well just do that. Mutant Protectors to play Mutant Protect. Actually, hold up. Okay. I mean, we have too much money at this point. So what we'll do is Absorbing Man's going to attack for 3. We will go ahead and X-Jet to play Mutant Protectors to play Nightcrawler. When an X-Men character would take any amount, and it's going to be 3 plus 1. When an X-Men character would take any amount of damage, we can spend a lightning resource, which is going to be Mutant Protectors, and we can return Nightcrawler to our hand. Then we can hang on to Nightcrawler. Now we got 2 cards. First one is Icy Grip. You are stunned. If Absorbing Man has the Ice Drake, take 2 indirect damage. Uh-oh. And then when revealed, discard one card at random from your hand. Because the wood card, discard 1 random card you control. No, don't be the Cape. Don't be any of them. 1, 2, 3. Or actually be Nightcrawler. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5. No, it's the Cape. That's so sad. Well, I guess we'll play Nightcrawler then. Alrighty. Back on our turn, we'll Storm's Crown Strength to play Nightcrawler. We will knock this stun off. Nightcrawler will go ahead and also, I think Hurricane and Nightcrawler trigger. So Absorbing Man should have taken a Retaliate there. Nope, not me. Absorbing Man. Nightcrawler, and we have to place 1 threat on this scheme after he activated. Sorry. Okay. Nightcrawler will go ahead and just thwart 2 off of the main. We're going to have... Actually, instead of attacking, to knock off the stun, we're going to switch into Clear Skies, which will clear the stun. We get to draw a card, which is an energy. Okay, we'll just hang on to that then. We will flip down and heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. Back up to 5. Okay, we'll stand up. You got the Guarded, Blast of Wind, Flash Freeze, 2, 4, Torrential Rain, and oh, there's our Lightning Bolt. GG. That's 14 damage total. We'll switch, play it, deal a lot of damage. Place 1, Absorbing Man will go ahead and scheme for 2 plus 1, so that's 2, and then we place 1 here. Bad card is going to be an advance, of course it is. So it's going to be 2 plus... Place... Yeah. 2 plus 1. Did I do that right? I don't think I did that right last time. So there's 1. It was 2 plus 1. So that was added 3. And we added 1. And then he schemes for 2 plus 1. And then we add 1. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Jeez. Okay. That's fine though. So we will flip up to Storm. We're going to switch over to Thunderstorm. Deal 2 damage to Absorbing Man. We will Torrential Rain, Flash Freeze, Blast of Wind for a Lightning Bolt. Deal 8 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then if Thunderstorm is in play, resolve its special ability, deal 2 damage. 1, 2. There's game. I love the picture of Ororo working her plants with weather powers. Oh, that is cool. I didn't notice that. That is really cool. Where she's like having it rain on the plants. Nice. There you go. Thunderstorm or Lightning Bolt is really, really good. Lightning Bolt is a really good card. Especially, I mean, it's super power traded, so it can be discounted with Depth Focus. And then if you are not currently in Thunderstorm, which you probably are not, because you want to be switching into and out of Thunderstorm, You switch into Thunderstorm, 2 damage. Lightning Bolt does 8 plus 2, so that's 12 damage right there. And then you can swing for minimum 3. So 15 damage on a turn you have Lightning Bolt. Minimum. That's crazy. That is so crazy. Sweet. Well, I don't think the protection build really did what I wanted it to. But that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so that was protection. Let's go ahead and dive into... Let's do leadership next. I think leadership will be kind of fun. So let's try leadership next. I'm going to go to the Be Right Back, clean up everything, get some more coffee, and I'll see you all very soon. See ya.